host, Vinny Venom, and this is Getting Into the Business, the music business that is episode 6. I am Vinny Venom, your host, music producer, remixer, songwriter, record label owner, apparel owner, entrepreneur, and public figure. So I'm going to start off by saying I know I said I was going to put out a video every Tuesday, and as you can see, that's not happening because sometimes Tuesday, a lot of other things are happening and interfering on getting this done. So I see, as you can see, I'm putting it out on a Friday. I believe I did the same thing with the last video, episode 5. So things do not work out always the way they think they're going to and the way you think they're going to. They end up turning out different. So I'm going to put out a video every week, and that's what I'm going to keep it as. So it's been putting it out every Friday. So that's pretty much what's been coming into effect. So let me start off by saying to everyone, thank you for showing me support and love on everything I do, and everyone contacting me and asking me, Vin, I really respect and appreciate what you're doing, and I really learning a lot from you. Certain things I didn't know, and you're giving us a platform that could explain things different for us. Where unfortunately we are not getting it in other ways. So you have to put yourself in there to figure out for yourself what's going to be the best strategy on doing something. What I'm doing might work for you, but maybe might not work for you right off the bat. You have to probably certain things you have to progress into before you could actually accomplish those things. And sometimes maybe you can get into those things that I'm suggesting right off the bat. It all depends on the particular person and where they're at and the situation where they're at also at that time and at that moment. So it has to relate with a lot of things. I always tell people put yourself out there as much as possible. That's the key factor. Especially nowadays, there's so many things that could help you grow. You have other platforms like TikTok, Clapper, and just look around and just go online and look at these other platforms that are starting. Everyone usually goes for the basics: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, all these platforms, and I always bring up a lot of these platforms, especially Facebook. And I actually brought this up to a friend that was a fan at first, about the music groups. Okay. You're situating yourself to a group of people or artists or singers, producers, remixers, songwriters that are in that particular group that could connect with you and start building up an audience for not only for yourself but for them, and also if they like your stuff and they continue to follow you, um, future fans. And that's something really really important on that situation, on getting a big fan base uh, connecting with you and what you're trying to do in general. Remember, a lot of people hit me up and say to me, hey Vin, I'm doing this for a while and I'm not seeing any revenue or I'm not seeing any progress or results. Every time I look at my Spotify account, I only see like 3 streams or any streams at all. This is not really um, logical to continue to go on with this because, a lot of people get into this because they love doing it, but they also want to make it into a livelihood and a career. And you have to understand with anything that you put into, and trying to make it into a livelihood and a career and a business is going to be a lot of other things involved on doing it. Like I'm working on other things. There's so many things you can do, especially your YouTube channel. building that up and monetizing it, and you can get revenue from that. But there's also other parameters and situations that you have to get done on those levels, on like that, like getting 1,000 subscribers, to finally put a name to your channel, and then 400 thousand watch time to actually then monetize your channel. So once you do those things and then you figure out for yourself, a gimmick, a concept, a platform on how you're going to present yourself to the world, to the public, and how you're going to do it, and that's going to get you growing, on that situation. So not every situation and every suggestions that I bring up to someone here is going to be, tailored for that person. Everyone is going to have a different, you know, situation for them to be connected to. Not everyone is connected to the same, um, dialogue. You know what I'm saying? So you have to figure out for yourself which is the best source of information that's going to help you in the problem that you are right now. Um, you gotta put out stuff that has quality written all over it. Don't just put out stuff that is not mixed or mastered professionally. It's not, the artwork is really sketchy. It's not really, look professional looking. It looks, generic. That's a lot of things involved, because you have to understand there's so much people doing and trying to do what you're doing on a regular basis. So you're competing every single minute of the day with people that are coming up with their own concepts, their own imagination, their own vision on where they're going with what they're trying to put out to the world, and how they're putting it out on all these social media platforms, how they're presenting their self, their music, their brand, because everyone is trying to figure out how to outdo the new big person out there. How do they become that next big person? How do they become like a, Logan Paul? How do they become a, um, Jake Paul? How do they become, Cutie Pie and all these other people, Casey Neistat? So just throwing some names around, some popular, YouTube influencers, and you try to figure out for yourself, how do I do all these things that everyone else is doing? What is my first strategy on making this situation where I'm trying to go to become reality? And that takes a lot of work, a lot of time, takes a lot of effort. um, you have to do your homework. I would advise you, just to go online and just look at different things and see if they can relate to you and help you in any way. You have to put yourself in the mix before you actually see something come out of it. A lot of people are afraid. A lot of people, to be honest, are lazy. A lot of people are not looking to take these chances. But if you're looking to go to the next level, you have to take these chances. It's all about doing these things, to finally getting the results that you are expecting. Nothing gets done if you don't do anything. And a lot of people seem to think that they're just going to stand around and things are going to happen for them. The only way that happens is if you hire someone that is capable of doing all these needs that you do. Of course, you're going to pay them and they're going to follow through, because they're professionals and they do this on a regular basis, not for your own needs, but everyone else's needs that are looking to grow their platform or their brand or themselves as an artist. So they'll do that for you. But of course, they're going to want to be paid. You constantly have to every month reinvest in them. Okay. So it's basically like leasing something or paying a bill or something. That's what you're doing. You're hiring someone that is equipped to get you to the point where you need to be because that's what they do. That's their goal. That's their job description. So look around, and if you are stuck and you believe that you can't do these things, then find someone that is equipped that does this on a regular basis, and that is their main uh, source of how they work on every day, getting people like you up in the limelight. So I always tell people that you have to do your homework. You have to put yourself out there. You have to look online and see different companies. And people are like, how do you trust these companies? How do you know they're the right ones for you? Well, you're going to have to work with them and realize at first that see for yourself the outcome and the progress. I always ask people that I connect with, I want to see progress and results um, on my situation. Once I see that, start off really slow with these people. Don't go in getting yourself totally wet. Just get yourself a little wet. Stick your feet in the pool. Don't put your whole body in the pool. Just see how it goes and then realize for yourself if these people are showing you some steady progress and results. And if they're showing you an amazing progress and results, then you invest a little bit more and then say, hey, man, I see that you're working for me. I see you're getting things happening for me. I want to invest a little bit more in you because I'm investing in myself with you. So, these are things that people don't seem to understand, and I don't think they ever will, because everyone's afraid. It's just a normal thing, being afraid, you're not taking a chance. But if you want to make yourself grow as an artist, as someone that people are going to want to continue to listen to and give information because it's being so helpful to them on knowing these things because they never thought it was needed. And now they know that it has to be because if it doesn't, things will not get where they need to be. They will be totally impossible to achieve, the triumph and the goals that you're looking to do and continue to do and have done and want to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's all comes down to you and realizing these things and saying to yourself, what is my first step? What do I need to do? How do I need to do it? Who do I contact? And there'll be so many people, if you look carefully, that are doing this for so many other people just like you and helping them get to that level where you see all these other big people are going and are at. You know what I'm saying? So you have to, like I said, do something, just not say it and make it happen. Otherwise, nothing's going to get done and you're just going to keep being disappointed and you're just going to wonder why your Spotify channel only has 3 streams. Work on and connecting to people and finding out what their music's about and adding them to your playlist and being really really grateful and be as understanding as they are to you and plead your case to them and say, hey, listen, I'm an artist, I'm trying to make it. um, you know, I believe we should all help each other if they decide to. Everything in life is choice. If someone wants to do something, that's great. If they don't want to do it, that's great also because not everyone's going to want to get involved. They're just going to be concentrating on themselves. And then you get those people like, hey, man, maybe we could help each other. And if that happens and you get those people that are saying these things to you in that perspective, then you just say to them, hey, I know it's all about helping each other. So let's try to help each other. Um, what do you do? What kind of music you do? And can I check it out? And if you like it, hey man, is it okay if I put it in my playlist, my Spotify playlist, and recommend it to people? And if you like my stuff, you could do the same, and we can all help each other grow. And that's a great thing because then you're not being forceful to them. You're just being, honest, and you're just telling them the truth, and you're telling them, hey, maybe we can contribute on helping each other and growing as, as artists, as friends, as, it can be a man or a woman, doesn't have to be a man that you get involved in. I know a lot of artists, producers that are women that are amazing. They hold their own. So these are things that you need to realize for yourself and say, hey, I can't do it alone. Maybe I can bring someone in and having the same passion as I have. Maybe we can both grow together. You know what I mean? Um, a lot of artists, unfortunately, are good, but they're missing certain elements, and they try to team up with someone, and that works fantastic. I always say test the waters, try things out, try people out, and see how they relate to you. If someone doesn't relate to you in any way, then it's your choice to decide not to be with that person anymore. um, you can't have someone be forced on you and tell you, hey, man, this is what it is, and you can't do anything about it. Like I said, everything in life is choice. So if you choose not to follow or subscribe or like somebody because you don't like their music, you don't like their attitude, you don't like the way they um, put themselves off as a human being, not just an artist. And, it's your choice to not be around them or not work with them and so on. Finding those people that are, um, you know, great and continue to be great isn't a great, amazing thing. Just knowing that you have connected to someone that has the same concept and structure as you. But, like I said, you have to test the waters to realize what's out there. You can't just assume that everyone is going to be in your caliber and they're going to relate to you, um, as you are thinking about relating to them, because you don't know someone until you get to know them and start knowing their daily activities and how they, proceed themselves. So that's something that you have to figure out for yourself and decide for yourself what is the best source of action. What do I need to do? How do I need to go about doing it? Um, and you got to figure out, am I going to work on building up my YouTube channel? Am I going to work on building up my Instagram, followers? Am I going to help build up my LinkedIn? Or am I going to help build them all up together? You know what I'm saying? Um, of course, more is better than less. So you have to figure out for yourself. I always tell people, put together a list, pros and cons, and see how many pros you have and how many cons you have, and then from there you can grow or keep adding to what you're trying to put across, your situation and your statement on what you're looking to do in general. And that's going to help you more than anything else. So just want to start off because I know everyone asked me on doing a rap. That's what I started as, a rapper. So I'm going to leave you with a rap. um, and here we go. Every day I do what I do. As you can see, unfortunately, what I'm telling you honestly is true. I'm not trying to lie to you in any way. I'm trying to bring things up in a situation that will relate to you either today or someday. Reality is true. That's something that I know because I put myself out there. And it's like giving you this podcast music show. I try to give things and suggestions that people might not know in any way because I have to bring things up in particular in any situation of the night or the day. Things are hard. People are struggling every day. People have dreams and goals, but they're not going through them in any way. Life is consuming them every single day. Try to be true at what you do and try to bring people close to you like you were stuck on glue. Life and reality and situations in every single minute of time. Understand we all try to live and try to survive the heartache and pain and struggles that we do every single day. As artists, we understand the situations that relate to us some other way. So I'm trying to put things together like a puzzle to you, trying to pin things close to what is related to you. But understand every single day of our lives as we struggle and survive is true. We all try to bring something enlightening to everyone. Of course, people just like me and you. So things are harder than you might seem every single day. Life is such an abundance of struggles for so many people in some kind of way. So all I can say and all I can do to you every day is understand you have to be happy. That is the righteous way. So all I can say to you and all I can do and all I can say every minute is true. We have to understand that life has many meanings. It doesn't have to be something related to you. It could be something connected to you in some way or another. That's something that is true. But understand so many things don't end up being close to what you're trying to do, but you have to find your own situation that is mostly related to you. So, what I'm trying to say is we all have goals, we all have dreams, but not our goals and dreams are the same for every person. So, different situations relate to different people. So, but they're connected in one way or another. You know, you're trying to build up something, and to build something up, you have to start from the beginning. You have to start with the foundation, like I said, that relates, that strong, powerful foundation that's going to hold you up and continue to hold you up every single minute of the day of your life. And that takes a lot of time. So what could I say to you? Just figure out what you need to do and how you need to approach it. And if you can't do it, and if you need some suggestions, hit me up and I will bring up some things for you that could probably help you. But like I said, I always tell people, give people suggestions, but it's your decision at the end to realize if you want to have that situation involved with you. I don't want to force anything with you. Like I said, everything in life is choice. So you have to decide for yourself what I'm bringing up to you. Is that the right choice for you? You know what I'm saying? So, all right, guys, this is Vinny Venom. This was getting into the business, the music business that is episode 6. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Like I said, send me your music. I won't be able to play it, but I could show the artwork and talk about it and add your links on the bottom on the description on here. So to give people, um, showing them some artists that they need to look into and follow because I like their work and I see things happening for them and so on. So just send me your stuff at vinnyvenom at gmail. I will check it out. And like I said, I will mention you like I have in episodes if you want to check. Um, I was talking about artists that I recommend and I like and I follow, and I actually put their links on my page and everything. All right, guys, have a great day. Be safe, be healthy, and just continue to do what you do. And don't quit. That's all I have to say. All right, thank you for tuning in.
BeatCutterz music.
Breaking down cause my jealousy gets the best of me. If this keeps